Tell me what the LeGrand Center means, not from the past, but for the future.
The future for me, and I think the future for the county commissioners, is that this is an economic development tool to bring other companies into Cleveland County to see that Cleveland County is a progressive community.
So there wasn't a place really to do all that before?
No. Cleveland County has been blessed with a number of champions. Had people who championed the Don Gibson Theater. We've had people who have championed Gateway Trails in Kings Mountain. We've had people who have championed the Earl Scruggs Center. Once we have agreed upon the building, that they were going to try to make it green, and they were going to try to make it available for the community, available for the college, and then available for what we call early college high school. And to get those three components together is what took several years to do. And part of it on the other end was a set of rooms that we set up that we gave to economic development.
So you've got a panel of people who are in economic development, and they spend their time trying to find other companies to come and make Cleveland County their home.
Right. How we could diversify the community to make sure that textiles never, ever was the one instrument, so to speak.
Not your only thing.
Yeah, it's not our only thing. It's something that did not tear us down, that we had other avenues. We don't want to go to Union County. We don't want to go to Raleigh or whatever and see what they have done. What we want to do is for them to come to see what we have accomplished.
Has that happened?
It has, yes. Matter of fact, I was in Oregon and at a conference, and I stepped down into the lower levels where they were having the breakout sessions, and they handed me a paper. It said, LeGrand Center, Cleveland County, North Carolina. And I was in Oregon. And I said, wait, I can't believe that.
Now, you're also a Cleveland County fellow, I understand.
Yes, sir. I was born here, raised in Cleveland County. I grew up in this area.
Is that right?
Been here all my life, yes, sir.
How long have you been in education, Bruce?
Education, I started around '93. I started as an adjunct instructor here at the college, teaching physics, some classes in vocational, while I was working in industry at the time.
Wow. So that's a good history in education. That's why did you pick community college?
Well, when I grew up here in the county, I went to school at Crest High. I'm a Charger.
Okay.
A lot of people like the Chargers. I started out at a larger school in Greensboro, North Carolina A&T. I was on a track scholarship, ran track there, majoring in engineering. And the school was pretty good. It was a really big school at the time. And I ended up deciding to come home and go to a local community college.
So Bruce, tell me about why you think it's important to have this partnership between the community college and the businesses in the region.
Well, one thing is that I told you earlier I was born and raised here in the county, and I worked in the textile industry, and my parents grew up as textile workers.
So you were here when they were still going on?
That's correct.
Before it all changed?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
I worked with Doran Textiles, and I would work during the summer months when I would come home from college.
Okay.
I never saw a training aspect, an intentional training aspect like I see today in this 21st century. And in my mind, that's why it's important, and I think it's much needed in this area. I can think about my parents working, and they had more on-the-job training. They hired them, and then if they could do the skill, then fine. If they couldn't do the skill, fine, but they would work to develop the skill.
Right.
What we're doing here is we're trying to develop the skill before they actually get to the plant.
So you service multiple industries then?
Yes, we do. So we're responsible for Cleveland County.
Okay.
All the business and industries that's located in Cleveland County, we're responsible for.
So it's your job to make sure that there are training programs that will meet the needs of the companies.
That's correct. We try to stay ahead of the game in figuring out what's the next innovation, what's the next manufacturing solution, what are the jobs. Okay, let me show you our SIM lab. SIM stands for Computer Integrated Manufacturing.
Wow. Are these robots?
Yes, they are, and what we've done here is we've tried to create what we call an automated program.
Okay.
There's a lot of companies now that's going into automation. We have a 16-week program, and then we have what we call an associate's program as well, where students can come here for 2 years. Where we come into play, if it's an existing industry and they want to bring some of their technicians here to get trained, we can create a class and bring them out here and train them on this equipment.
Yeah.
And they'll be prepared for that particular industry.
It's like looking at a Renaissance story.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you see that?
Yes, I see that, and the story is forever being told.
Yeah. So tomorrow, even more.
And even more,
Yeah.
even more.
That's great.
Yes.
Now, DeVaris, have you been involved with their training program here?
Yes, sir.
How was that?
It was learning. I learned a lot from it. I mean, it helped me understand my job a whole lot more, so I can be more efficient with what I'm doing.
So when you look at a place to work, and you've got ongoing training available for you, do you think that creates a better environment for you and makes you want to be here more?
Oh yeah. It makes me feel like I know what I'm doing, so I know what I'm doing the job right, so yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
All right, so that's good.
I put that back and I
Okay.
go to my next location.
All right.
It's a good company, great people.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed the whole time.
It's been a good experience.
Good experience.
Okay.
We do have people who have visions of where they want to be in the future, and that we can work together in harmony and make things happen.
We got the infrastructure and people who are hardworking
Exactly.
and willing to do what it takes.
Exactly.
Great. Thank you, Ronnie. This is great.